Hey, YouTube family, we need to talk about the Republican Party here in Texas. They're up to no good, you guys. Be paying attention, like I'm always telling you. We gotta stay mindful and stay alert. So, the Republican Party in Dallas County just voted to rescind the restriction on being able to vote based on like precinct voting. So for the primaries a couple weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago, they decided almost on like the day of that you were zoned to a certain precinct and that is the only place you could vote to. And that threw a lot of voters off because typically you just vote within your county, but you're not necessarily stuck to just going to one place. And they made it to where you had to know which precinct you were going to, and that was the only one they would let you vote at. And that ended up keeping a lot of people from being able to vote because they didn't look up their precinct. And understandably so, I wouldn't have either. And remember, they did that, and they were suppressing votes, not counting votes after 7 p.m., all that hoopla. And you know why? Because they're scared of the blue wave that is coming. And more importantly, they were terrified of Jasmine Crockett. And Dallas is her district. They knew what they were doing. They knew the Jasmine supporters were showing up. We were going to vote for Jasmine Crockett. It's ridiculous. So for the May runoffs, because the two Republican candidates didn't get the 50 or 51% votes required to move forward for November, they're doing a runoff vote. And guess what the Republicans did? They're no longer doing precinct voting. They took that back away to make it easy for the Republican voters to be able to vote for whoever they want, wherever they want. They're not suppressing their people. They were suppressing our people, the blue wave. I think it's funny that they are so scared of not being able to win whatsoever that they're trying to open any doorway possible to make sure that they can get the votes. And if you take a look at the number of voters that showed up in total for all the Republican candidates, and then you look at how many showed up for the Democratic Party tickets, they should be scared because we showed up and we outvoted them. The blue wave is coming. That's another video because there's things with that blue wave I need to talk about. But anyways, I think it's really disgusting how they're playing these little games with the Democrats to make sure that we don't vote, to make sure that our votes don't get counted. That's why I urge you, if it's a thing in November, I don't remember. It's been 4 years. I have an autoimmune disease. My brain is foggy and garbage a lot of times. If early voting is a thing in November, I urge you to early vote. Because early voting, you are not zoned to a precinct. Early voting, you just have to vote in your county. Even if you are zoned to a precinct, if you go to early vote, you'll have plenty of time to find out that you are zoned, and then you find out where your precinct is, and you go vote. Please early vote. If that's something that they allow in November, I'll be there the first week, and I urge you to do the same. We have got to vote. Our life depends on it. So vote accordingly. And we got to make a difference. This is Texas's last chance, y'all. If we can paint her that beautiful shade of blue, we're going to control the freaking country, y'all. When it comes to presidency, if you don't win Texas, you don't win the presidency. We are worth 38 or 33 electoral votes. You can't win without Texas. My home, she can be beautiful. I know she can. We gotta vote for her. We gotta save Texas. This is the last chance. Because honestly, if we mess up again this year, like, I don't know how much longer I can keep up the fight for Texas, y'all. And I want to. I love my home. But she don't love me. I shouldn't even say that, because honestly, it's not that Texas doesn't love me. It's the people here. It's these Republicans. Anyways, just stay alert, like I'm always saying. And I'm going to keep you guys up to date on all this nonsense going on. We going to know. We going to be ready. We going to be prepared. Because we are going to show up. We are going to vote in November. We are going to reclaim Texas. We're going to make a change and we're going to make a difference. I got you guys. I love you all. Thank you for being here and supporting me. I'll catch you guys in the next one, okay?